I finally got around to checking out Bullet Train. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it right here. What's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into the channel. I'm Kevin Duffy. This is Duffy Geeks Out, and I'm coming at you with my review of Bullet Train. This is a movie that, when it released over the summer, I really wanted to see it. It was one of my most anticipated movies to see this year because, frankly, when I first saw the trailer for it, I never even knew this movie was getting made, which seems to be a theme on this channel lately. A lot of shit popping up that I'm checking out that I did not know was getting made and that I had no, expectation of until either a trailer dropped or I got drawn into watching something. Bullet Train was the same way. Never knew this movie was in production until I saw the first trailer. Definitely one I wanted to check out in theaters. Unfortunately, over the summer, I didn't get a chance to check it out, so I knew that whenever it came to whatever streaming service it was going to end up on, I would check it out without problem. I probably should have rented this movie, to be honest, but I would have paid money to see it because I thought it was really good, really fun. It's on Netflix right now. I got a chance to watch it. It took me a couple days to watch it just due to keep getting delayed to finish it. I literally probably had 30 minutes to watch for 2 days straight, but I got to it. I got through it finally. And it wasn't for lack of the movie being good or anything, just too much shit going on in my personal life with my kids and just life. You guys don't need to hear about that. You're here to hear about Bullet Train. So what did I think about it? Well, it didn't disappoint me, I can tell you that much. The trailer seemed like it was going to be a fun comedy killer action movie, and that's exactly what you get. This movie is very much like the push of movies that came out in the mid-2000s with like Smoke and Aces and like Shoot 'em Up, movies like that where a group of assassins is thrown together into the mix in a comedy action story, and that's exactly what this movie is. It's obviously led by Brad Pitt, who plays a character called the Ladybug. I think his name was the Ladybug. I mean, that's what his handler calls him, but I guess nobody else really calls him anything else the whole movie, so I'm going to call him the Ladybug. But his character's very funny. He's dealing with not wanting to be in the life that he's in, so a lot of that plays into it. He's like trying to be this very zen character in this world of like assassins, so he was pretty funny, and like people kept dying around him, so that was even better. But Brad Pitt, whenever he gets a chance to cut loose and just really do like a comedic role, he usually does a pretty good job. So this is for sure that kind of a role for him, and he nailed it. The other assassins that stood out to me, I mean, not every one of them gets enough screen time, obviously, but Aaron Taylor Johnson and Brian Tyree Green, I think is the actor's name. I sometimes mix that up, but they play a pair of assassins who are brothers, called Tangerine and Lemon, and they were great. Their interactions with each other were phenomenal. You could tell that there's like deep-seated love. I would love a prequel to this movie where it focuses on the exploits of Tangerine and Lemon, because I thought they were great together. They, like I said, they feed off each other great. Aaron Taylor Johnson was ridiculously funny. Brian Tyree Green was extremely funny. Just perfectly cast for the roles that they were playing, and I loved them. I thought they were fantastic. Some of the other killers, like I said, they just kind of pop up. Like Zazie Beetz pops up towards the end of the movie. You don't really get a lot of exposure with her character, unfortunately, but some cool kills, I guess, that she did throughout it, which is pretty cool when it finally reveals who she is. What's the girl's name? Is it Amanda King? I feel like it's Amanda King, but I might got that wrong. She does this great job as this kind of, she's not really a killer in the movie, I guess. I don't really see her kill anybody. I can't remember anyways. But she plays this very mischievous character that's trying to get all these different people to do different things throughout the movie. Kind of moving pieces around the board, even though it's not her board. It's another character's board, who is the White Death, they call him, and that was Michael Shannon. His character he played this Russian mob boss who took over Tokyo or whatever years ago, the Yakuza or something, and he was great. He was obviously whenever Michael Shannon gets another actor who, whenever he gets a chance to play like a really like off the norm kind of character, not so straightforward, he always nails it out of the park. Like, this is great. He was funny and just kind of menacing. He was a great character. He just kind of shows up at the end, but even when he showed up, he delivered, man. He was great. And this whole movie is that. It is funny scene after funny scene. There's a fucking snake, and I hate snakes. There's a snake in this movie that gets loose at one point, and that just, the whole time anybody's in any car in this train, I was like, where's that fucking snake? It's biting someone. The thing didn't get released just to be in nothing. I assumed it would come back at the end to get Michael Shannon. It didn't. It does something else that is just, I didn't expect it when it happened, but I should have been, because the whole movie I was looking out for this fucking snake, but I don't know. I thought this was a great movie. I wish I checked it out in theaters. I feel like it would have had big laughs from a theatrical audience, and I just wish I got that experience with it. But unfortunately, I had to check it out on Netflix. But fortunately, I love this movie. It's one that I would watch again. I recommend it to all my friends after I watched it. So here's hoping that it does great numbers on Netflix, because I would like a sequel to this movie. I think box office wise, it made like close to $300 million or something like that, and it was only $90 million to make. So it made its money back. It made some money. So I don't know if that's enough to garner a sequel or not, but I would make a sequel to this movie. I mean, it was great. I would love to see what other actors they could bring into this world to, play against. I mean, I guess it's kind of a spoiler, I'm sorry, but Brad Pitt's character does make it out of the movie, so I would love to see him squaring off with these other people. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me and my review of Bullet Train. Have you guys checked it out on Netflix yet? Did you see it in theaters? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll come at you with more content a little later on. See ya.